Welcome to the WB Mason Coaches Report. I'm here with Hofstra softball head coach Larissa Anderson. Thanks for joining us today, Coach.
My pleasure.
The Pride took 2 of 3 games from Delaware in a conference series at home over the weekend before falling to Seton Hall yesterday 4-3. Coach, how important was it to get a series win against Delaware this weekend?
Really important. It would have been nice to be able to win all 3 in that series, but it was great to be able to get the series win, put us in a better situation. We have to continue to do that, continue to win these series going to the end of the season.
Your team, after hitting just 7 home runs through the first about 20 games of the season, now the team has hit 16 in the past 10 games. What kind of happened that the switch has turned on for the home run lately?
One thing, we're outside. You know, it's a big transition seen from a ball inside with different lighting. We've been in our indoor bubble, we've been in our cages, and now we're finally able to practice outside consistently. Seeing a ball with a high sky, you know, our home backdrop, it makes a complete difference, and we're able to get in a better routine, seeing live pitching more often, and now we have a better routine going forward.
Freshman pitcher Alyssa Iron, she's had some pretty good outings lately. What have you liked from her? How has she progressed throughout this season?
It's her consistency. She's started to develop into a routine. That was really where a lot of our inconsistencies came in, you know, going from a high school travel ball level and then now playing our level Division I. She didn't understand what she needs to do to be successful. And she developed a great routine, and it starts in her pregame, and then she's maintaining that routine on the mound, regardless what the score is, if we're ahead, if we're behind, full count, bases loaded. She's really becoming more consistent and visualizing what she needs to do. She's understanding what her role is, and she has so many pitches in her repertoire that sometimes she has a tendency to overthrow because she is so competitive, and she's really just settled into what is asked upon her.
Closing in on the end of the season now, just a couple weeks left, what are you hoping to see from your team in this home stretch here?
We got to find a way to win. You know, we had an opportunity last night with the game in our hands, and we just have to close out that 7th inning. But it's going to come down to our upperclassmen, and that's why you like upperclassmen. That's why you like seniors in your lineup, and they're in critical parts of the lineup, and we expect a lot out of them, and they got to step up and they got to play. That's why they're here. They're here because they have the great experience, and it's their team. So I really want to see our upperclassmen step up, and we're getting great support from our underclassmen, but it's the ownership of the upperclassmen that they need to take.
After that tough loss last night, now you take on LIU Brooklyn here at home tonight. How do you get your team in the mentality to bounce back and kind of leave last night in the past and focus on today?
Great athletes have amnesia. That the score doesn't carry over to the next day. So they have to learn from yesterday, tell themselves that they're not going to let it happen again, and build and grow and continually come out today. It's going to be a great atmosphere. We have Little League Day coming. We also are going to be playing under the lights, so that adds a little bit extra into the atmosphere. But they have to stay focused, and they have to play 7 innings hard. We can't expect the team to give us a game. We can't win just 5 innings, and we have to go out and we have to compete every single inning.
Then this weekend you head down to UNCW, first conference series on the road. What adjustments will you need to make to play a conference series on the road?
You know, on the road sometimes is a little bit better because we get them out of the dorm, so we can control their time management a little bit more, get them under a better routine. So I'm actually looking forward to going on the road. UNC Wilmington's tough. They're playing very, very well this year. So we're going to have to play well to be able to take that series. But it'll be exciting because it's going to be great weather down there. They're also having a strikeout cancer game on Saturday, so it's going to be an unbelievable atmosphere, and it'll be just exciting to be able to play them.
The Pride hosts LIU Brooklyn at Bill Edwards Stadium Wednesday night tonight at 6 p.m. before heading to UNCW for a 3-game conference series on Saturday and Sunday. This has been the WB Mason Coaches Report with Hofstra softball head coach Larissa Anderson. Thanks again for joining us.
My pleasure.